What up, y'all? What up? What up? Ain't getting no alert yet. What's going on? I ain't getting no alert. So let's see what happened with YouTube. What's up, Dominique? Getting no alerts yet. Let me put this on. Good morning, y'all. Still ain't getting no alert. What's going on with YouTube? So my people, I still didn't get no alert, y'all. No alert. So I know my people didn't get their alerts yet. And this is my normal time I go on. My screen look different. Wow. So I'm gonna keep this video up because I tried to go live. I guess they're not sending out the alerts as of now. Because I still didn't hear my alert go off. Much love to everybody, y'all. Much love to everybody. I'm about to just check the board while I'm here. Check to see what happened in y'all state. Let's go check all states. While Arizona got 056. Arizona got 056. Just say 4 people watching. I just see Dominique. Okay, I see Miss Mary. I see Miss Mary. 'Arkansas got 9-1 yesterday. Dorothy. And they got 2-5-1. Wow. I wonder, did I mention 247? No, I mentioned 931. I mean 231, 291. Two 77422 Colorado. Connecticut 124, 142, and 358. Delaware 517, Triple sixes. I knew somebody had to get triples. Triple sixes. I don't know if I'm gonna do some pull-ups. Pull-ups. I might do some declines. 867-59 159. Good morning, everybody. Much love. And my alert still didn't go off, y'all. A lot of my members not gonna get they didn't get their alerts. So I'm just going over this to see what happened yesterday, y'all. Georgia, we still waiting on that 231. Illinois 637992. It's raining like a mud here. 916923. 963. Hell yeah, keeper of time. Indiana 840-878. Iowa 881-8583. Kansas 2929. Well, I don't know why I'm reading numbers wrong. 670. Damn, that's crazy. I don't see my people on here, y'all. I only have 4 people on here. We'll say 11 people on here. Kentucky got 245 and Kentucky got 808. 245, 808. 245, 808. 956 Louisiana. Tri-State 054232. What's up, Mella? I hope I pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you Mel. Bernice. Miss Williams Bernice. I didn't get the alert neither. That's crazy. I didn't get no alert on my phone, on my tablet. Let's look at MD. Yes, you said it right. I'm gonna Google it too. Cause I always Google it. If I can't pronounce it, I go to Google.
For a limited time, get any pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Only at Domino's. PronounceNames.com.
Mella.
Mella. Mella.
Mella.
Mella. I said it right. Mella. Mella. MD got triple twos. Mella. Oh, they got triple twos. MD got triple. Like somebody can triple today. Somebody can triple today. Because today is a triple trigger day. All this week, man, is triple threats. All this week is triple threats. Slash, it can be quads. Y'all know I don't know nothing really about quads. But triples can. Quads can be as triples too, y'all. Like when I be telling you I see triples, they can sneak some quads in. The 24th is a trigger date. The 25th is a trigger date. The 26th is a trigger date. The 27th is like a real low-key trigger date. The 28th is a trigger date. The 29th is like a real low-key trigger date. The 30th is a trigger date. The 31st is a trigger date. It's gonna be a lot going on with triples this week. Y'all follow me. What Michigan get? Michigan got 0.88. Michigan got 4.95. I gave this number out. Y'all know when I gave this 4.95 out? Wow. I remember I saw this number. Right here. Hey, y'all, when I broke down 581, y'all remember I was telling y'all with this pattern how they said 5 take away 9 is 4, how we got that 594. I gave this to Michigan 2 days ago, but Michigan got 479. Y'all remember I said 4 take away 9 is 5? Look at that, y'all. Look at that 495. I'm telling y'all this. This is how I know when they switch the numbers around, y'all. We should have got 495 that day, and then 497. Well, no, 495 represent yesterday's date as well. And I'm not gonna say they switch. What up, Willie? What up, Miss Stephanie? Y'all follow me? Don't look at my fingers and shit, my ugly fingers. Minnesota. Minnesota got 714. Minnesota got 714. Ohio got on the 21st. Mississippi got 707. Then Mississippi got 598. 598. Let's go to Missouri. Missouri got 576. Nebraska 163. What's up, Miss Shauna? Miss C in here. What's up, Miss C? Good morning to everybody. Much love. It's raining like a mud. New Jersey 323 078. That's what I ain't doing. I ain't getting nothing to drink. Oh yeah, I'm wonderful. All is well with me. 720-330. New York 710-990. North Carolina 638-704. What's up, Miss Tony? My alert didn't go off, so I know none of y'all. I know everybody in here, y'all didn't get no alerts. I know y'all didn't get no alerts, y'all. Ohio got 511, excuse me, y'all, and 214. PA 840-193. Puerto Rico 750-128. Them trigger numbers. Those trigger numbers. Man, I appreciate you, Ronald. Real talk. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. For real, appreciate you, Ronald. Appreciate the love, bro. Always. Always. For real, bro. I appreciate you to the extreme, bro. For real, I appreciate you, bro. You always come and dropping that $25 down, bro. Real talk. You always do that, bro. Like I said, I owe like Miss Helen. Well, Miss Cheryl been following me too. Miss Cheryl and Miss Helen from Michigan Lottery. Miss Cheryl hit everything I say play. Miss Cheryl, she'll play it. Miss Helen been following me for like 7 years, y'all. I remember when Miss Helen first, she said, wherever you go, I'ma always go there. A lot of them said that, but I'm still looking at Miss Helen. She's still standing, y'all. And then Miss Helen, like my home, like my cat aesthetic bros, you can see Miss Carol showing a lot of love to a lot of their pages. That's, I said Miss Carol, Miss Helen. So I know Miss Helen's style, y'all. I know Miss Helen a great woman, y'all, for real. I know for a fact. So I always said event, like I know I'll be lazy, but it's a lot be going on, but then it's not a lot going on. I gotta make y'all this book, bro. That's why I say the ones who I like, I'm not gonna sell no books, but I really wanted to make this as a book and give it to certain people who I I know that really was following me. You get where I'm coming from? I would have made some books. People would have been making duplicates. You get where I'm coming from? But I really want to put all my notes in one little booklet and just give it to y'all, bro. You come and give me 25 just about every time, bro. Yeah, I get little donations, but you be really showing love, bro. For real, you be showing love. That shit make me feel good, and I have my own money, but it's just a point just to see the support, bro. It's not, I ain't even talking about just money, but that shit make me feel good, bro. 'Cause what I'm teaching, this is really underrated, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? I told you, I think I have the Flyers Vid Live channel on this platform, y'all. If you look at everybody's platform, mine's totally different from anybody's platform. I am breaking inside of $1 billion corporation, y'all. I broke inside of the lottery system. That's killing anybody's video on here, my friend. I don't care if people talking knowledge because we have no proof of this. I'm showing y'all proof of this, my friends. That's why I feel like I have the #1 YouTube channel. I'm really underrated. I broke inside of a lottery system, y'all. I broke inside of $1 billion corporation, y'all. Eight 170 964. I had people say this, Ronald. You need to get a Cash App. It's no excuses. Cause I know on my channel, well, I don't know. I don't know how my phone. I know when I go on certain people's channels, I see dollar signs, or it'll have a dollar sign by my name somewhere at the bottom. See, I don't see it right here. Where if I want to send something, I don't see it on this page. And then what's so crazy, it's times he don't need to be hitting. That's crazy. He don't need to be hitting and he be sending it. I remember people used to say this. When I get that first big hit, I'ma send you something. When I hit, I'ma send you something. And I never asked in the first place. V8925-336. Wow, that look like this. No, it wasn't that. That's crazy. My boy Ronald said he won so much. That's what's up, Ronald. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that. I gotta push mute. Damn, I'm gonna get a strike. Oh 21. 261. See, look at that 261. $645. 936. 356. All right. Yeah, my boy Cocaine. I was at church and I was texting and I was playing the drums with one hand, Cocaine, and my organ player's looking at me like, man, come on, play. And I had, what's up, Cocaine, like the real cocaine. And then I messed up and said, my bad, and I still spelled the old cocaine. And still, I was like, cocaine, my bad. And I'm looking at the text like, damn. I'm playing the drums. He's like, come on, man, play the song. It's so crazy. I don't even see everybody on here, y'all. Code. You said you always computer programming. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, I was texting Cocaine. His name not Cocaine. It's Code. Code. Damn, somebody else got 666s. Hold on, what did I do in Connecticut? Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Four, three. So I just wanted to see something. So y'all got 421. I just wanted to see something. It's a reason I didn't tell none of y'all to play this. I just wanted to see something. So that hit. So this hit the 5-2. This hit the 6-4. So I'm waiting on the 7-9. I see a 7-9. Here go a 7-9 and a 6-9. Y'all go get a 7-9 or a 6-9. Soon. CT go get a 7-9 or 6-2. Look at this 7 and look at this 9. 3 times 3 is 9. I see a 7-9 right here. A 4 and a 2 is a 9. And 2 going to 14 7 times. And then 4 plus 2 is 6. I see a 6-9 on the way. I see a 7-9. I wouldn't even be surprised if y'all was to get a 796, but that's just my theory. That's not an automatic. It's Connecticut. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Both of these hit. I see indicators. Look at that 6-4. That 6-4 is a 6-9 pair. Look at this 6-9 pair. Y'all see how I'm doing my homework, and I'm putting everything together, my friends. I'm looking at the board, and I'm looking at the numbers that's supposed to hit. All I'm doing is lining it up. Oh yeah, I need to start playing it. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? That's the lottery, y'all. You always have to research, my friend. See, today is what, the 24th, 19, the 22, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So far, it's been 5 days. But all we know is Michigan needs one of these numbers, my friends. We need a 3-8 pair. See, I do this so y'all can see at times when we do different states, some states may hit the next day. This state may take 3 days. This state may take 4 days. That's why I do this so y'all can see, my friends. So y'all can see the date. It's no random date. Now, when people say the lottery is random, no. The date for the number to hit is a random number at times. Because you can break the date down. They don't have to bring that date, that number for that date, that particular day. They can say we put tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Georgia need a 2-3-1. What's up, my boy Brian Lane? What up, Brian? My boy Brian. Yeah, my boy Brian. What's up, Miss Jeanette? Miss Jeanette. See, Ohio just got 954. Michigan got this yesterday. Heck yeah, I got to work in the house because it's raining like a mother scruncher out here. I already knew. I always check the weather though. We getting rain tomorrow. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know it's push-ups. I don't know if I'm gonna do some dips. I can't do no leg. I might mess with my leg press. I still gotta let my knee. What's up, Miss Titus? I'm gonna do some push-ups either with some pull-ups, or I might do some push-ups with some dips. And then I might do some push-ups and use my machine today. I don't know. I don't lift weight. I might use my weighted machine today. I'm about to do something with damn, what to do. Damn, what to do. I love it when it rains. I like when it look dry outside. Everybody's frequency's down. Some people at work, but when it be all rainy, certain people be in bed. See, this rain to make you lazy. So when it's hot as hell outside, a lot of y'all frequency jumping up. That blood flowing. Come on, y'all. Man, I love the rain, y'all. It be less violent. I promise y'all. Now, don't get me wrong. People do pass in the rain, y'all. But when it be rainy and it look all dry outside, don't nobody be outside. It don't be that much trouble. People be inside the house. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Now, if you put too many, now I'm not calling nobody dogs, but put some rowdy dogs in one cage, and you put a one chicken bone in that cage, and you think they not gonna fight over that one chicken bone. So that's what it is. When it be hot outside, people frequency be out. They putting on clothes. I told y'all clothes have frequency too, vibration. People want to look all night. Oh, we about to go to the park. Now we about to drink. We about to smoke some weed. See, I just put weed in there because you can't. Well, I don't know how people act with weed. Weed don't supposed to have you acting like that. But when a person get that liquor in their system or beer, they act totally different. So imagine you drinking liquor and that sun hitting you. Your frequency just going sky high. So it's a different frequency and vibration when it be sun outside and when it be raining. See, I hear a lot of y'all. See, look, I'm about to say this, y'all. Man, I have love for all y'all. I have love for all y'all. I'm not here to tell y'all to stop doing such and such. Again, I hear, look, all my kinesthetic bros, I hear a lot of y'all talk about a lot of water, y'all. And I know right now y'all seem like because y'all be drinking water right now and y'all feeling healthy, in the long run, y'all, I'm telling y'all what I know. See, water makes shit grow. You get where I'm coming from? Water makes shit grow, y'all. But I don't come on here and tell people, stop drinking water. None of y'all never pH y'all water, y'all. You have to test your water at y'all house. See, I'm keeping it real with y'all. I hear a lot of y'all talk about the water. I hear a lot of y'all talk about the sun outside. And I don't want y'all to be mad saying, man, he talking against us. I'm keeping it real, y'all. When I say I study numbers, y'all, I studied the universe, y'all. I studied, see, water makes shit grow, y'all. You think, like right now when it rain, right now the grass might not grow like that because it's a different time of the season now. But after it rain, my weed plants used to grow crazy, y'all, because there's something in the rain, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? The rain makes shit grow. So that's what's going on in y'all body, y'all. Shit growing in y'all body because y'all constantly drink a lot of, when y'all eat food and y'all wash the food down with the water, it's mixing it up. I told y'all about sexual intercourse. Now I understand why a female get wet. Then when you busting a female, then her sperm in your nut, and then you got that wetness, and it's creating a baby, y'all. Science is a mother's cruncher. But again, y'all, start pHing y'all water. Y'all always talk about this. If y'all don't know what pH means, go Google pH. Say, what is pH? That's why I'm saying I'm glad I grew cannabis plants, y'all. How I understood. And then I understood water, y'all. Y'all better start paying attention for real, my friend. Now, it might not match with y'all then, my friend. Y'all thinking everything flowing. Some of y'all still be having problems, y'all, with y'all body. Y'all not saying nothing. See, I know for a fact what water is, y'all. Our governor create that, my friend. We talking about all this food and all this violence. They put that shit in this water, y'all. They know I'm telling y'all, I just can't prove it to y'all. I can't prove it to y'all. Water makes shit grow, y'all. Man, she got cancer because of such and such. That's what you think, though. But I hear a lot of my bros be saying, y'all, make sure if y'all don't drink water, that's not true. I haven't drunk water like that in like 8 or 9 years, y'all. I'm a living witness. Because if you supposed to drink water to do all that, like when I be working out, I never got dehydrated. I don't even get thirsty, y'all. Some of y'all know when I work out, I don't just drink my juice, my friends. I'm telling you, it's what I know, y'all. I look at the water like the food. I look at the water like most food out here, y'all. And then the whole thing, think about we paying for water. Why are we paying for water, y'all? Y'all never thought about that. All they doing is recycling the water. I don't trust the tallest stool water. All these pipes. I'm telling y'all what I know. Y'all can think I'm sounding crazy. I study this shit. This is my body, y'all. This is my body. This is my temple. So I have to do to protect my temple, y'all. So all y'all, I'm telling y'all, when they say don't drink water, how? And I'm a living witness, y'all. I'm a proof to that. This gonna be 2 years since I've been working out, and y'all haven't been seeing me drink no water. So that's a lie when they said you have to drink plenty of water such and such a day. That's a lie, y'all. They not telling y'all why they want y'all to drink water. They not telling y'all this, my friends. They not telling y'all this, my friends. They not telling y'all this. See, I know what's going on, my friends. I hear a lot of people down people who don't drink water. I would never do that. I don't come on here and down y'all and tell y'all, hey man, don't do that. No, research for yourself, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I know about water. Most of my calisthenic bros, man, y'all make sure y'all drink. That's not y'all giving false information, y'all. Again, some gonna be mad at me, y'all. That remind me of a preacher. A preacher is sending out bad information to the congregation. That's what some of y'all doing, my friend. Y'all have to do y'all research on water, y'all. Y'all have to do y'all research on water, y'all. Y'all have to do y'all research on water. Y'all have to do y'all research on water, y'all. And that's the best thing. That's the best advice I can give y'all. Like when people talk about church or whatever, some haven't never went to church. So how can you really talk about church if you haven't been in church? You get where I'm coming from? How can a person talk about this and that if you haven't been in that situation? Like right now, like I know how my body feel right now. I haven't had sex in 6 years, y'all. It's about to be 7 years. Probably it might have been longer than that. I haven't had sexual intercourse, and no disrespect to no kids. I kept all my hookup, my friend. I feel wonderful, y'all. I can tell the difference between when I was having sex crazy and when I'm not having sex. I can feel the difference in my body. See, none of y'all can't tell me that if y'all haven't stopped having sex. How can a person tell me how you supposed to feel when you stop having sex and you never stop having sex? That don't make. I experienced this shit, y'all. I experienced this shit. That's the whole throw off too. Nut is like blood. Nut is like blood. So all you doing all this banking, you losing shit, my friends, in your body, my friend. But they not gonna tell us this. Cause sex feel wonderful. Sex feel wonderful. You get one. What you think a crackhead be saying with that crack or a drunk? Damn, this tastes good. What about some of y'all who eat bad food? Damn, this tastes good. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Do y'all get where I'm coming from? It's a whole setup in this world. It's a whole setup. That's why a kid can have kids. And then y'all don't know why we was created, they making money. Every time somebody create a baby and make a baby and we sign that name, our government, whoever running this mother scrunchie, getting money. They getting money like a mother scrunchie. Y'all don't know this shit. Y'all don't know this shit, y'all. So they'd be happy when a child have a baby with another kid. You got a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old could get pregnant. If God created, why would they create the world like, oh, the devil did that? No, they didn't. Y'all, that's why I say y'all have to know who y'all God is, my friend. Y'all don't know who God is, my friend. Y'all got to know who the real God is, who your God is. Y'all don't know, my friend. And y'all don't even know what is God. First of all, y'all got to get right, y'all. Y'all got to get right, y'all. See, everybody think God is a man in the sky, or when we be going to church, they talk about God in the Bible. No, I'm here to tell y'all that's not God. I know y'all. I know this real deep, y'all. This real deep, y'all. See, I start thinking, I know why I saved my stuff. I know why I stopped thinking with my manhood. I stopped thinking with my manhood. When I researched D-Wiz, man, your nut is just like your blood. Your nut is just like your blood. Then they talk about plant the seed. Oh, they storing off. They mixing. No, your nut is like your blood. You need it, bro. You need it, bro. We hear people say, I gotta let this out. I need to get some. I gotta let this out. No, you don't. All that shit is a mind thing. Let what out? Let what out? Man, I feel good, y'all. I feel good. Think about this, y'all. They say you're supposed to get dehydrated. Have any of y'all saw my workout video? Do I be working out, y'all? Don't I go crazy on my workout? Y'all don't never see me half step. I always challenge myself on every workout. I be sweating like crazy. Do your boy get dehydrated? Something wrong with that. I always tell y'all, don't put no oil in your car and see what's gonna happen. See, we know it's the truth to that. Don't put no oil in your car and be riding without no oil for about 3 or 4 months. Keep riding your car without no oil and see what's gonna happen. Keep driving around on E and don't put no gas in your car and keep driving. See, we know for a fact you can F that up. See, when I don't drink water, see, that's not true when they say you will get dehydrated. We already know that, right? Y'all see the difference? It's a big difference, y'all. It's a big difference, y'all, right? It's a big difference, right? Because I was going to say, if you have sex with a condom, you can prevent for having some type of disease and prevent for having kids. That's not true. I done heard stories when people still had baby because it was a hole in the condom. Now watch this. If I stop having sex, period, I can prevent for getting AIDS or having kids. Come on, y'all. Can I get some love? Listen to what I just said to y'all. Don't that shit make hella sense? Don't it make hella sense? That condom not real. That's a throw off, y'all. Man, I'm wearing two. I'm strapping up with 2 condoms. All the hit all the bullshit. Y'all get where I'm coming from? To prevent that, don't do it. Look, y'all, to stay out of jail, don't steal, sell drugs, and do nothing bad, right? That's how you prevent yourself from going to jail, right? I know, y'all. That's how I do life, y'all. I prevent for doing this, y'all. That's why I say some don't even pH their water, and they be giving y'all kids water. Y'all never pH. Some of y'all still stuck when I'm talking about pH. Go Google pH. That just don't go for the weed, because when I grew cannabis plant and I gave my cannabis plant some bad water or water straight out the faucet, your weed will look sick, y'all. See, again, y'all, most of y'all never experienced growing weed. So y'all don't know how water works, my friend. Y'all don't know weed just like a plant. Think about this, y'all. And with weed, y'all know you can overwater your weed plant. When you overwater your weed plant, it creates mold. See, a lot of y'all was smoking weed. You was smoking mold too, y'all. I have done it, y'all. It's bad to say. My homeboys them growing weed. Smoking mold weed, my friend. See, that's why I say I know the difference between regular weed. I can tell if your weed have mold in it. So when you grow, see, my homeboys used to grow water every day. You can't do that, bro. Now look at your plant. It creates mold. Too much moisture creates mold. Too much moisture creates mold. So a lot of y'all, when we go to the doctor, well, y'all go to the doctor, they be telling y'all have cancer, high blood pressure. That's a lie. I'm telling y'all that water create that shit, y'all. Don't take my word, research, y'all. So it's a reason why I don't drink water, y'all. But again, I would never tell y'all to stop drinking water. All I tell y'all is go research what pH means. And then why don't y'all go buy a pH tester and test the water in your house. That's all I ask, y'all. That's why I say all my calisthenic bros, I got love for all y'all. But like when y'all be telling me saying drink plenty of water, I don't never be mad, but I be like, man, they really don't understand what the water doing. I'm a living witness to y'all. Your boy don't drink water, y'all. And look at me, y'all. Look how I move, y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Look how I be working out when I be exercising. I don't look dehydrated. I don't look drained. I told you it's a difference. Don't put no oil in your car. You're going to see something. So when they say if you don't drink water, I'm supposed to be passing out, y'all. I understood water, y'all. I told y'all I test my water. I test the neighborhood water, y'all. Water is different. Why? Why is my bathroom pH different from my kitchen? What's going on? Why? See, y'all don't ask questions like that. Y'all ask other questions that really don't make sense, my friend. I'm concerned about that. You got the tub water. You got the sink in the bathroom water. And you got the kitchen water. Them different pH levels, y'all. Why? And how? Look at my pipes in my house. How? So what these other pipes connected to? I'm glad I got when my boy was fixing all my pipes in my basement, I was asking a lot of questions, y'all. That's why I know for a fact it's not the food just killing the people, it's that water, y'all. I told you water mix you. Look, they use water for everything to mix everything up, y'all. Now I understood about the sex, why the female be wet, be moist, and then we busting the female and she busting, and then all we doing is mixing a baby. It's science. We making a baby. But our enemies created nut and our enemies created sperm. And all we doing when we be beating it up, all we doing is mixing the nut and the sperm. That's science. Y'all never thought about that. Then y'all say the creation of God. Who? My dad is my God, y'all. That's why I say y'all have to do research. I don't get deep in that because we'll go back and forth. I'm good, y'all. I don't go back and forth, my friends. But all I ask y'all to do this, my friends, pH y'all water. And some of y'all be saying, man, I drink this type of water. It costs me $4. That's the terrible water. The best water for y'all to drink is no such thing as the best water. It's the 99-cent water. When I tested 99-cent water, that pH balance was better than the water that cost $3 and $4. Y'all better wake up, y'all. Y'all don't even know what y'all putting in y'all bodies. But y'all just talking about the food and the air. That's the throw off. That's the throw off, y'all. It's deeper than that, y'all. It's deeper than that. Then we washing our dishes, thinking we using dishwashing liquid and shit. When we using this water. And then after we put all this soap suds, now we gotta wash the pan or place out with that water. I know y'all, some of y'all have a bunch of air water coming out y'all water right now. Then some of y'all, I'm about to go buy a filter. Come on, y'all. Our enemies created that, y'all. They created the good with the bad. Come on, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know, y'all. I'm a living witness, y'all. I know the difference from when I was having sex and I wasn't having sex. My homeboys be joking like, what? Hell no. Yeah, bro, it might have been 7 years. The last time I've been with a woman, y'all. 7 years, my friends. But I'm looking at I'm looking at the difference right now when I stopped having sex and then when I was having sex. Having problems, she wanna call today. Oh, you having sex with somebody else, or she wanna call thinking I'm doing this and that. Too much frequency. I can remember when I had sex, how my week was. I can remember some of the time like, oh, okay, I get it. Her frequency rubbed off me. She could have been with another Negro, and his frequency rubbed off her, and then that shit rubbed off me. I mean, I learned so much, y'all. Man, I learned so much about sex and frequency, y'all, and vibration, y'all. It's like when I was a hoe, and I met a female, we had sex. Right now, she different. This was back in the day when I'm young. Get to drive her car. I'm getting the keys to the house. That's when you know you're on that level. Like, damn, all that after sex. She want to start saying, I love you. Sex, y'all. Sex, vibration. You can control that, y'all. You can control that. See, like when people say they in love, see, you know, when they say fall in love, most of this love don't be real love, y'all. Man, I'm deep, y'all. It's all about frequency, y'all. You can grow to love somebody, y'all. You can grow to like somebody. I experienced that, y'all. Are y'all with me, my friend? And that's real, y'all. I'm like, man, you having sex with this woman. How you know who she had sex with? It can rub right off you. That be happening, y'all. So when I be talking about y'all, what I'm about to do, I don't even know what I'm about to do. I don't even know what I'm about to do. Everything I talk about, I experienced it. I experienced the water and the sex. And it could be draining. You with this woman, then you with this woman. And then especially like if they smoke, not to say it like that, yeah, that's a plus plus. Cause she go stay high. I got the trees. See, I don't drink, but it depends on what I was looking for. Like if she drink, that's another plus plus. Cause I get her some drink. You see how my mind state was? Hey, you smoke? Yeah, I had some that smoked, some didn't smoke. I had some that smoke and didn't smoke. The ones that smoke, I was like jackpot. Hey y'all, what I'm doing? It's a mind. That's what I'm saying. When you said we backed up, what's backed up? Cause I got control of this. I'm saying what's backed up? I'm not even backed up. You got to think about this. Think about when we was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm talking in my time, y'all. I'm about to be 49, so I'm talking about the people who was born in 1976, 77, 75, 78, in that time. So when we was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, see, we wasn't having sex, y'all. We wasn't thinking about sex. So you see how we was moving as we was young. We weren't thinking about sex. It wasn't no our nut is we not backed up. You get where I'm coming from? Because we not using it. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Watch where I go, y'all. We not using it. That's the same as right now. What you mean like backed up? You gotta have control. You get where I'm coming from? Yeah, when I see a woman, yeah, I look like, damn, she got a nice rocker. My manhood don't jump or none of that. I have control, y'all. Cause I know the whole thing is this. My body is my temple, y'all. So my manhood is connected to my temple. You get where I'm coming from? So if that mess up, I can be messed up. So I'm not thinking about, come on, y'all, I'm thinking about longevity, living forever, y'all. I'm not thinking about no nuts. So I have control of this, y'all. See, that's the whole thing of this. I have control over my life. I have control over my life. That's why I said when I stopped having sex and drinking water, I can conquer anything, y'all. I know I have mind control, my friend. I know I have control over my brain, y'all. Most of y'all can't stop having sex, fellas. I know y'all can't stop having sex. No, y'all can't do that. And try for 6 or 7 years. And you have to be strong. You have to know. Yeah, yo, boy, I haven't had sex in 7 years, y'all. And my body feel wonderful. And the more I keep exercising, I'm going to be wonderful. I told you right now, I feel like I'm 12, 13, or 14. Yeah, my knees a little bold. Yeah, my arms a little bold. But I feel like I promise y'all, when I got on that basketball court, I was looking like, damn, I feel good. It felt like I wanted to dunk. But I know, my friend, you got to be smarter than that, Deon. I wanted to dunk, but I know I can't dunk. But when I was on that court, I felt good, like I was 13, 14, my friends. I am just great regular. See, same way, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, my body feel good, y'all. And then, look, not to talk about fellas. No, this fellas, look at this. We doing all this beating. And then to me, it's not a competition, but really sex is not a competition. But if this not your girl, you got to beat this up. Not even beat it up. You got to have sexual, you have to have wonderful sex. See, I'm talking about myself. My females, I had them because I'm like, whenever I want something from them, I got to be first priority. You get where I'm coming from? I'm keeping it real with y'all. You get where I'm coming from? So it's not no competition, but it was a job. You can't be having sex with this female and you bust for 2 or 3 minutes. You know she go talk about you. So if you doing good, you know she go talk about you. I know y'all. That's that young and dumb mentality though. So every female I with, I try to pow. And then I'm mad. Why she keep calling? D-Wiz, look what you did. You pounded, bro. And not to say it like that, my friend. Not to say I'm just no King Kong. But I'm getting mad because she constantly keep calling. Or she wants something, blase, blase. Bro, you started that. I had to learn that. I had to learn this. Why you get mad because they constantly calling? You the one did it. I had to learn about feelings, y'all. Leading people the wrong way, y'all. Yeah, sex. I don't like you like that was a sex, but that feelings, y'all. I promise y'all, my friends. But I'm telling y'all from experience, man, I feel wonderful, y'all. I feel wonderful, y'all. For real, y'all, I feel wonderful. That's what I learned about control. You got control of everything. See what it is, the governing them controlling some of y'all, but they not controlling me. She remind me of a video game, a controller, right? It remind me of a video game when I was telling y'all, when you first get a video game, it's levels to video games. Rookie mean like a beginner, and then you put it on all pro. That's like you pass beginners. You know what I'm talking about? So you have rookie, that's the low budget. You have pro, all pro, that's in the middle, and then you have all Madden. It's like a game. When you have it on all Madden, that's you controlling everything. See, when you, which, let me rephrase that. The computer be playing, like the computer be cheating anyway, y'all. But when you put it on all Madden, the computer really not going to help you. You got to catch the ball. You have to intercept the ball on your own. When you have it on all pro, it may help you just a little bit. But when you have it on all rookie, the computer helping you big time, y'all. You get where I'm coming from? So right now, my life is on all Madden because I have total control. Some of y'all on rookie and all pro level because somebody else controlling y'all life. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Some of y'all on all pro level when y'all let the news and the governor control all y'all shit. Some of y'all on all pro when y'all halfway y'all listening but y'all still lost. I don't know, some could be on all Madden when y'all controlling y'all own life. I'm keeping it real, y'all. A lot of y'all living out of fear and faith. Fear and faith and fakeness. A lot of shit y'all see is not real. Look at them 3 F's. Fear. Damn, what I just say? Fear. Damn, what that was so flawless what I said. Fear. And that's what y'all living out of, y'all. Yeah, country boy, that was flawless. Right now, I got my life on all Madden. I'm controlling my life. I'm controlling my life. I told y'all when they created and our enemies create, hey y'all, we go create sex. But the whole thing was our enemies making money, y'all. When y'all have babies, they are making money, y'all. So right now, when we was created, right now we think babies are wonderful. And I know my mama had to create me, y'all. I know she had to create me, but I'm telling y'all right now, we be thinking babies are wonderful. But the whole thing, our enemies is making money. Oh, we making money. And then that's why when somebody have a baby, they be like, oh, that's the gift of God. That's God creation. I disagree with that because what about that 12 years old? What about the 11-year-old girl who got pregnant? So you telling me y'all created said we gonna let little Danielle get pregnant at the age of 12 or 11? Something wrong with that picture, y'all. Y'all don't think nothing wrong with that picture? Because it's a lot of people out here done had a baby when they was 11, 12, 13. Come on, y'all. So you telling me that's the creation of God? Now watch this. It's somebody that's out here that got raped by some of their family members or somebody who stayed around in the neighborhood. That's a creation of God? No, y'all. So you can't, like when y'all be saying the doctor said such and so supposed to live How y'all saying God tell us when we go leave, and then the doctors, y'all don't even pay attention to that. That's a big lie right there. That should have woke all y'all up. That should have woke all y'all up, y'all. Because it's two people. Now you telling me the creator, and then now you telling me the doctors. But what about y'all had the God, the doctors, and what about what I was showing y'all when I was breaking down y'all numbers? Something wrong with that picture, y'all. That's why I say once you know the world is a lie, you know everything is mostly a lie, y'all. Everything is man-made. Y'all know we are man-made? Do y'all know that? Say that again for the people in the back. You be hearing people say, man, that's man-made. Do y'all know we are man-made? Y'all, some go get mad at me. I'm keeping this shit real. Science is a mother scruncher, y'all. Do all y'all know we are man-made? I'm going to say that shit again, y'all. Some going to be mad at me. But before you be mad at me, please research. Nut and sperm is science, y'all. Man-made. Nut and sperm is man-made, y'all. It's science. I'm keeping it real, y'all. Y'all don't want to hear that. Research. Don't take my word. And then I don't want none of y'all to think I'm a lotteries guy. I'm not a lotteries guy, y'all. I study numbers in Gematria. So I brought my Gematria to the lottery. So I'm not a lottery guy, y'all. I studied the universe, y'all. And I know a lot of shit you, like right now when y'all see me breaking up inside the lottery, y'all never saw none of this in a lottery book. So the people who trying to help us do the lottery, they never taught y'all what I was teaching y'all. That's how I know it's a big game in the world, y'all. They not really teaching us how to survive, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. I just can't prove it, y'all. So a lot of shit I'm saying, I can't prove it, my friends. I'm finna tell y'all this. Y'all know why I don't want to win no money? Because that's called a paper trail. I don't want no paper trail under my name, y'all. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills, y'all. I wish y'all understood and know what I know, y'all. I wish y'all understood and know what I know, my friends. It's all a paper trail, y'all. Right now, when people die, it's a paper trail. They know when we go leave, y'all, it's all a paper trail, y'all. So watch this, y'all. The lottery don't want to leave no paper trail. That's why they not giving y'all the real information. That's why they created that flipping the mirror, whatever that bullshit. That's to throw y'all off, y'all, where it's basic math, y'all. So a lot of shit they put in our face, it's a throw off, y'all. It's a throw off. Like a lot of books and all this, like the Missing Bible, I don't really care about that, y'all. I promise y'all. I promise y'all, not to knock none of y'all. It's deeper than that. They make, again, that Bible remind me of the news, y'all. What is news? Numbers is a mother scruncher, y'all. I don't think about the politics because I know everything is fake, y'all. I know it's some bullshit. I'm keeping it real with y'all, my friends. I don't get into that, y'all. It's deeper than this, y'all. They want us to get our mind off what's really about to go on. All the missing books of the Bible, they did that to create confusion, y'all. That's why our enemy's winning, to create confusion and keep confusions going on, my friends. And that's what's going on in the world. That's why they have all these, and I'm not just finna talk about religions. Jehovah's Witness, Buddha, Baptist, Temple, Church of God in Christ. You get where I'm coming from? It should have been one name. And then you got, I'm about to talk about the Satan and Lucifer, all these different names, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's the games they playing, y'all. It's the games they playing, y'all. It's the games they playing, y'all. If y'all praying and y'all saying, dear Lord, thank you, Jesus, or God, Heavenly Father, but then this person saying, oh, Buddha, something wrong, somebody lying with some, why they using a different name? How they prayer working when they using this name? And how our prayers working when we using this name? Something wrong with that. I had to wake up. I hope y'all paying attention to me, y'all. I hope y'all paying attention to me, y'all. I hope y'all paying attention to me. How's they praying with these different names? You know why? To keep up confusions, y'all. To keep up confusions, y'all. Because it's all man-made, y'all. It's all a game. Like I still said this, y'all. Like when me and my sister was talking, she was talking to my auntie, talking about the J's. I think the J's didn't exist till, I think I looked it up. I want to say 15 or 18, one of those number 100, something like that. They were saying the J's didn't exist. I disagree with that, y'all. I disagree with that. When people saying the J, think about this. Don't we have a jawbone? So how did they spell jaw? When we was created, don't we have a jawbone? Don't we have joints in our body? So I'm about to ask y'all this. When they say J's didn't exist since such and such, I disagree with, that's a lie. That's a lie. Hold on, y'all. Let's rewind this, y'all. Talk to me, y'all. When they said J's didn't exist, I disagree with that. Don't we have a jawbone? Don't we have a jaw? So how did they spell jaw back then? How did they spell jaw back then? How did they spell joints? You know the joints in your body? How did they spell the joints? How did they spell that back in the day? Can somebody help me out with that? My cousin, I'm good to say, man, the J's didn't exist till, I forgot what he be saying. The J's didn't exist to such and such. I disagree with that. Who told you that? Because well, how you spell jaw? We have a jaw. When we was created, they said we gonna have an eyes, nose, teeth, mouth, a jawbone, a jaw. So watch this, y'all. I disagree. Didn't they lie to us? So when they saying J's wasn't existed with the Bible and Jesus, it's a lie somewhere, y'all. Come on, y'all. Talk to me, y'all. Come on, talk to me, y'all. Come on, y'all. Please talk back to me. It's a lie somewhere. How many of y'all thought about that? Y'all mind didn't go that far, did it? Look, if J's didn't exist, how did they come when we're going to jump? We're going to do jumping jacks. How they create the word jump? What about Jews, y'all? What about the Jews and Jewish? Come on, y'all. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. So I want to know, they must, back in the day, they must have had a cup. We must have had to use a cup. They didn't have no jars back then, huh? They just had little cups. They didn't have no jar. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So all I'm telling y'all is, they lied to us about a whole lot of shit, y'all. Y'all have to find out what's the truth, y'all. And then some of them, you might can't find out what's the truth. Medical. We never thought about that, y'all. So when people say the J's didn't exist, I don't ever get into that conversation. I told you a lot of things I don't really be saying, y'all. I told you I'm real quiet. I observe a whole lot, y'all. I listen to a lot of conversations, y'all. Y'all don't ever, like when I be on platform, y'all see me, I'll put the thumbs up, or I'll be like, yeah, yes, sir. Like when we be on the Abundance channel, it'll be a lot of them. Like when he be speaking, it'd be a lot of them be speaking and saying they little comments. No, I'm learning, y'all. When I'm on any of y'all page, but Abundance the only one be talking about life. So when I'm on his page, I'm learning, y'all. I don't know everything. So when he be talking, I be like, okay, yeah. And I know what I know, and I could put some shit together. He may say something that I already was talking about or was thinking about. And I'm like, oh, so that's why they such and such. But you see a lot of them, they be, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with that, but it's time where I like to listen, y'all. It's good to listen and observe and learn, my friends. You get where I'm coming from? Which all you see me do is the thumbs up. But all this is a trap, y'all. So I want y'all to look, I don't want y'all to be thinking I'm just a lottery numbers, y'all. Lottery got, nah, y'all. No, I don't use big words. My speech and I have a slur when I talk. I was tie-tongue. I was born like this, tie-tongue. Certain words I can't get out at times. So right now, if a person talk to me, I don't sound like I'm educated. But once a person get around me and talk to me, you know I have a whole bunch of sense. I turn that, how you was thinking, I turn that shit around. No, I don't use big words. None of that, y'all. I'm just basic, my friends. I'm just basic. And I know the truth. Like right now, it's raining. I already knew by the sky, y'all. I don't have to look at the news. I look at the weather right now. Because when I was working out, in case I want to go to the park, I need to check it. But I can look at the sky. I can look at the sky, and the sky go tell me when we about to get some rain. That's crazy, y'all, but amazing. It's all a system, y'all. The weather is a system. And y'all be saying it's God. They already know what's supposed to happen next week, y'all. All they doing is breaking the weather down with the date. And then they control it. It's like right now, the sun, they cut that system off. You know how we used to go in the auditorium room in school and they hit all the lights, choo, 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 and all of them jump on one by one. You had the red, the blues, the white, they all jumping on, choo, choo, choo. You cut the lights on. That's what they doing in the world, y'all. They got that type of system. I ain't saying that exactly that same one. That's how they got the sun, y'all. When the sun be on this side, the sun be on this side. All it is it be moving. It's on the time. It's on the time. It's gonna move at a certain time. It's a system, y'all. It's a light bulb. That's why I said I can't prove to y'all that's not no sun. Then they was being funny with SUN and SON. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like if y'all look at the Lord's Supper table, when they sit at the table and it's so-called Jesus standing right there, and then you got the disciples, and then they all point like this. They not pointing at Jesus. It's a sun. It's a big old sun behind Jesus. It's the sun, y'all. They mockery. They being funny. Then you got 6 disciples on this side, and you got 6 disciples on this side. Then it look like it's 2 females. They look like it's 2 women. And then you got the legs on the table pointed like this. You got 2, 4, 6. You got 8 legs. And it's like this is the pyramid. Go look at the Lord's Supper table. See, that's deep. Y'all don't get that. Look at the colors. See, I'm on a whole different level, y'all. See, they want people to read the Bible and shit. But look at the pictures, y'all. Look at the numbers. Psalms 3:16. What is, don't think about Psalms. Look at the numbers. That's the missing, because I know what's kill numbers. I know what's good numbers. I don't have to read that. I already know what that Bible verse talking about based on that damn number, y'all. And look what the Bible talk about. It's much killing in the Bible and shit, much horn in the Bible than most of these movies. And the Bible look like movies. The movies we be watching right now look like the Bible stories. Bunch of hoes, backbiting, gambling. It's just a story to throw y'all off, to keep up confusion. If you want a person that know the Bible and a person that don't know the Bible, then the person that halfway know the Bible, they talking. It's gonna be a conflict, y'all. Yeah, for real, bro. And that's real talk, y'all. They put out a lot of traps. And then we got a nerve to say a white man. We don't know who running this mother's country. I told y'all, I think a computer running this mother's country. Because when y'all be saying the white man, who was created first? When y'all be talking about the white man running this, then y'all be talking about black people was created first. So I think the first person who was created is supposed to be, y'all don't even ever think about that. Who the first one that was created? That's what y'all need to be trying to find out. Who the first person that was created? Was it a man or was it a woman? So was it a man? Come on, now watch this, y'all. Y'all about to get mad. I talked about this before. Because the first person that had to be created had to be a woman. Hello. 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 The first person had to be created had to be a woman. Y'all don't ask those type of questions, huh? Y'all don't want to know the answer, which we not going to know. But I think about that when I started doing Gematria for years, y'all. Who was the first one created? Y'all talk about black folks and white folks. That don't even have shit to do with it. You should be wanting to know who was the first person was created. Was it a male or was it a female? If you look at life, it should have been a female. You got these black, but man, we was created first. These white, we got all this such and such, melanin and this, and the white folks try to take this from it. You see the lie, y'all? Y'all see the bullshit? Y'all see the bullshit going on in the world? Look what we saying. Y'all see the bullshit? Come on, y'all, talk to me. Y'all see the bull? Y'all hear the bullshit? We the first. Nah, y'all. So y'all ask yourself, who was the first that was born here, y'all? Because, hey, fellas, we had to come from a woman's womb. Hey, fellas, we had to come from a woman's womb. So how was the first person created? So I'm going to ask y'all this question. That don't sound like man-made shit? Hell yeah, that remind me of a son of the beach. I be calling him Son of the Beach. I don't know why I was calling him Son of the Beach. I thought he had an O at times. All these years, but look, that's the whole thing. When, like, I grew cannabis outside. See, my cousin, he was outside and he grew it in the house. You should see, you should see the lights he had. You got to use a yellow light, then you have to use a white light, like different stage of the growing. See, I never grew inside, so I can't really speak on it, but I think he had the white light in beginning stage, or he had the yellow light in the beginning stage, then he had to change his bud because they start growing. That's why I say, y'all, look in the air. That's not no sun, y'all. I promise y'all, that's how, I'm not saying it's a good or bad, but then look, y'all, when you water your plants and the sun is outside and if the water hit your leaves, you know that shit go burn your leaf. It's gonna leave like a yellow spot. That water go dissolve and it's gonna burn the leaves. So what y'all think that sweat be doing when we be outside in the sun? It's doing something to us, y'all. I'm telling y'all this, my friend. I just can't prove it to y'all. Like when I be out there in the sweat, that's not really good, y'all. I know that's not no real sun. It's a light bulb, y'all. That's what helps shit grow, y'all. A light, y'all. But again, some go get it, some not. But I be in that sun, that light bulb. I know better. That's why when I did my hookup, I was in the shade, my friend. But I would never tell y'all, hey, y'all, get from that sun. I just go with the flow, y'all. He said white light bulbs build up. That's when, and sometimes you can look at the sun, it can be white. And then sometimes you can look at the sun, it can be orange. And then sometimes you can look at the sun, it can be orange. Have y'all ever looked at the sky and it looked like it was purple, pinkish, blue? Look at the weed lights. If anybody ever grew weed inside, when you look at your plants from the outside, it look like it's purplish, blue, but you got red, blue, and white lights, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know, my friend. It looked at them lights when my cousin used to grow weed and I'm looking at this, I'm like, damn, that shit looks sweet. It looked like a fish tank aquarium. Anybody had a fish tank and your shit was so sweet, you had them different colors? That's how I look, y'all. That's how the sky be looking at times. I'm telling y'all what I know, y'all. Not what I believe in. I'm telling y'all what I know. Telling y'all what I know, y'all. They killing us with this water shit, y'all. It's making shit grow. And they had people say you supposed to drink a lot of water. Like my homeboy don't drink water. My homeboys, two of them don't drink water. One of them don't drink it like that. It's been like 3-4 years. And then, like, you gotta understand, when I drink my little juices and my cranberry juice, you get where I'm coming from, and apple juice, which that might not be bad. They had to put some type of water in it, y'all. But as far as me from that faucet, nah, I can't really get down, y'all. Like when I was drinking that water, y'all, I had to let that water sit for 2 days. I had to let it cure, y'all. Then I got a cold. I don't just drink the water like that, y'all. I pH, not pH, because you can't put no pH and then drink it. Yeah, I let my shit sit for like 24 hours, 48 hours before I drink it. Yeah, I don't trust shit the governor doing, y'all. I don't trust none of this, y'all. Like if we have to take baths and shower. When I take bath, I ain't gonna say I feel fun. I always look at the water. Like where the hell this water coming from? Then when I use the bathroom, we flush the toilet stool. The dirty water go out, then some good water come up. And then like if I flush the toilet, if I got my bathroom water running and the tub water running, and I flush the stool, the bathroom and the kitchen water, it'll slow down while the toilet stool flush. So hold on. If there was different pipes, why did these two slow down? Y'all never thought about that, y'all. That's why I was like, you know what? They hooked up to the same pipe, y'all. I'm gonna say this shit again, and I'm not telling y'all drinking bath water, toilet stool water. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when I have my tub water running, and then I use the bathroom, flush the stool, that tub water goes. It's gonna slow down until that toilet stool stop flushing. So that lets me know that they on some type of same pipe, y'all. Because if they was on a separate different pipes, when I flushed that toilet stool, that water should have been still flowing the same way. They be recycling this shit, y'all. We paying for some shit what they recycle, y'all. And we don't have no clue. That's why I say when they want to poison any household, when they want to poison any area, like what was going on in Flint when they had that bad water. They doing it right now. Y'all just don't know. They doing it right now. This didn't happen in Flint. A lot of our people died because they said they had cancer. That's not the reason, y'all. But again, I can't prove none of this. I'm saying, y'all. I'm looking at my grandfather, my uncle, and they was taking medicine. And all they was doing, drinking a lot of water. In order for that medicine to work, you have to drink plenty of water. In order for when y'all eat that food, in order for that food to F y'all body up, you have to drink plenty of water to mix it. In order for y'all to have kids, yeah, that female, she gotta have that moisture, gotta be watery. And then you gotta understand, most people, well, I ain't gonna go there. They came around the whole city of Cleveland, and I'm saying, I saw the shit out of that and saying this and changing them all. Look, they sent me a letter too. They sent the letter like three months ago. Y'all see the system? I'm gonna find that letter. I'm in Michigan, so all they doing is history repeating itself. They doing the same thing in everybody's state, y'all. They don't fix the front of my. They did that like 2 months ago. Put new pipes in there. I know why. It's a numbers game, y'all. The system about to change. It's a numbers game. They know what they doing, y'all. It's the reason for all this going on, y'all. They put new poles up, different frequency. They put new pipes in the ground. A new system, y'all. They update their system, y'all. Just like how we update the telephone. That's how they update the world, y'all. With the numbers game, now I understand. Well, I don't understand why they do like the leap year. It's a reason for that. Leap year. It's a reason for that. All this shit is man-made, y'all. All this is man-made. So the whole thing is, like right now, I don't have no paper trail in the hospital. A lot of y'all have a paper trail. So our enemies know y'all our enemies know y'all health. So they know how they can take y'all out. See, I don't have no paper trail, y'all. The hospital don't have no paper trail on me. So they can't get me, y'all. That's why I have to take care of my temple, y'all. I'm gonna say that again. Like when they be saying the checkup, y'all think y'all going to get a checkup to survive in the world. It's a checkup for our enemies, y'all. Whenever they want to take y'all out. I love y'all. Don't never forget this, y'all. Right now I'm talking out of love. And I'm talking the real truth. And you can't get none of this, what I'm saying, from no books. They not going to put this in no books. When y'all go get a checkup, When y'all go get a checkup, y'all think y'all getting a checkup. Oh, I want to try to live forever in this world. No, that's the doctors, y'all. I mean, that's our enemies, y'all. I don't have no paper trail. That's why I say I never went to jail, none of that shit. I don't have no paper trail. The only paper trail I have right now, and it's the only bad thing right now, I'm a YouTuber, y'all. I'm a YouTuber. I got a paper trail at church because I get paid at church. I get paid because I'm a home care provider. You get where I'm coming from? That's my paper trail. So my enemies know my income. They know I'm broke, y'all. All y'all credit cards and all that when y'all be shopping, that's considered a paper trail. I don't really have no paper trail, y'all. So they can't, like, I notice y'all see, look, some of y'all be seeing bums. Y'all been seeing the same bums for a long time. You be seeing a lot of old men that's a bum. You know why they surviving? Because they don't have no paper trail. The government don't have no paper trail on their life. They just killing themselves because they don't know nothing about health and working out. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Y'all see a lot of old men and old women that's bums. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Y'all see a lot of them that's old, y'all. I'm going to say it again, y'all, because I know it's around Michigan. Right now, if I go to the gas station right now, somebody probably sleep by Burger King or in the gas station back in the alley, y'all. And they old. No paper trail on their life, y'all. They just not living healthy. I'm keeping it real with y'all. I can rewind all this shit when my grandfather started going to the doctor. All that. What was going on, what happened. Now I understand everything right now. Now I can understand when Granddaddy, like, I ain't gonna say he was fussing at her. I can see why. And then he was on a dialysis machine. So they was taking blood out, putting blood back in him. So what type of blood was they putting on him when Granddaddy could come home good? Sometimes Granddaddy would fuss at you. So what was they really doing to Granddaddy? Y'all get where I'm coming from? What type of blood was they putting in him? Just like a oil. When you put a certain oil, this oil in your car, put some bad oil in your car, or some oil that don't belong to your car. So what type of blood was they putting in Granddaddy for him to come home and his frequency and his vibration was like that? I understood. What's up with these pills? Like I heard my auntie say, talk to her doctor like, yeah, they gave me the wrong one. They told me this one was such and such. I was taking this one, this the wrong one. How many of y'all been through that? They give y'all a lot of wrong shit. I'm looking to my auntie, I'm like, wow, what the hell? No, I gotta take this one because this one not strong enough. What? My other auntie saying this. All I'm saying is they don't even know. They don't even know what's going on, y'all. Yeah, they want to keep tabs. That's why when I was telling y'all about this lottery shit, playing on betting in sports, I couldn't do that, y'all. I did it one time. My goal, I told my people, I said I'm about to win for $10,000, but I only won for like 8,000, 9,000. That scared me, y'all. Imagine me keep doing that, playing the lottery, winning like that, and then look, y'all, and I don't even have my bridge card. My family member have I get a bridge card, y'all. Y'all know I don't eat meat like that. You get where I'm coming from? So I gave it to a family member, my friends. You get where I'm coming from? That's poison. But how I look like getting a bridge card every month because I'm supposed to be living like I'm broke. But I'm winning the lottery every month. Winning $1,000 on the lottery. That don't even make sense, do it. Y'all remember I always tell y'all all money not good money? Y'all remember when I had my Cash App? It was a lot of transactions going on with my Cash App. Y'all know why I closed it down? See, I'm a smart young man, y'all. I'm very smart, y'all. I'm a very smart young man, y'all. I closed my Cash App down because some of y'all was sending money. And I closed my betting these sports down. I don't gamble. I could have destroyed betting these sports, y'all. I could have went to any state and won the lottery. But you have to think all money not good money, y'all. I would have been exposing myself. See, look at it. Al said in New York they recycle water. I know, Al. I'm telling the truth. I just can't prove it to y'all. Watch this, y'all. They recycle us. Like when our people died, they took my grandfather's brain out. They took his heart. They took like that. Look, y'all. I'm glad I met my boy and I helped him pull an engine out, a transmission. He pulled a transmission. So when I went to the junkyard, I'm looking at all these car parts at the junkyard. And whatever somebody need a part, they can go to this car. And if it's good, they can they can take that from that part, take it out that car, and put it in another car. That remind me of bodies. Man, I got sad, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. Damn, I hurt too, y'all. Damn, that shit hurt me, y'all. I apologize too. Damn. But yeah, when I went to the junkyard, yeah, that's another thing too. I can't really go places, y'all, because I be sad, y'all. I look at life different, y'all. I know I know I talk crazy at times to y'all. I have a big ass heart, y'all. And that's why I do this lottery shit for free, y'all. Cause I know what's really going on with this. No matter what I know, yeah. What I'm doing, y'all, it's a job, y'all. Hell yeah, it's a job. But I know the bigger picture of this. But when I was in the junkyard, I got sad, y'all. I'm looking at them cars. Damn, I'm getting sad now. But I'm looking at them cars like I'm in the funeral home, and they just taking parts out. Damn, y'all, I apologize. And I'm glad I'm a YouTuber too. I get to come and talk about this too, y'all. Real talk. Yeah, we taking a transmission out this car, and then we put it in another car. I'm like, damn, that's all they do with us, y'all. That's why when we be saying we been here before, we have, y'all. Cause whoever, and then this what kind of threw me off, and I can't really say that, cause this is what threw me off. Like when my mom and dad created me, and I was a little baby. I want to know what's the size of my heart as a baby. I think Miss Carol told me your heart do get big. I wonder how does your heart get big in size when you come as a baby. You get where I'm coming from. A lot of shit I think about, and I always think about nut and sperm, but y'all be saying God, creation. Let's keep it real. A woman and a man having sex, you nutting up, but then when you have a baby, that's amazing, y'all. Science, how you have a baby, then it's gonna form eyes, it's gonna form legs, it's gonna form a heart. Y'all get where I'm coming from? It's deeper than this, y'all. I don't want y'all to say that's the creation of God. Science, y'all. Think about nut and sperm. Think about nut and sperm. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Do we have one rib more than a female, or does a female have one rib, extra rib than us? Because it's either they have one to carry to keep that baby in their stomach, or we have one more than them. I guess so the baby can drop it. It's a reason why a female rib cage is built different from ours. You get where I'm coming from? But I look at nut and sperm science, y'all. Land and water. Wow. That's crazy, y'all. Like this rain. I used to pH this rain. If y'all put some rainwater in the cup, that mother scrunch go look dirty. How? I done had some rain that it was clear. How? Yeah, it's different types of rain, y'all. Man, I done experienced that shit. I done put some rain, I done pH, put my little dab in it. See, my pH tested old right here. I ain't grew no weed in about 3 years, y'all. Hold on. Hope I can find it. Look, y'all. This some shit I had 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And I don't like to show too much like that. That's 3 years ago. Look at my old bag. Or 4 years ago. See the pH tester, y'all? See, look at this so old. Look at the colors at the bottom. Look at that red, 4.0, 5.0. You get where I'm coming from? It's a certain level that you feed your plant. Because feeding them bad water can mess their inside up. So this is the same as human beings, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Same thing, y'all. So my water might be 6.0 or 6.5. Let me see. Like I talk real shit. One, two, three. I know my water. You always see this shit fade away, but you match it. You know where your water level at, y'all. You know where your water level at. Y'all get where I'm coming from? It's the pH tester, y'all. A lot of people don't know about this. A lot of that water y'all drinking, y'all don't know what's high. And then I don't even know what pH level we supposed to be drinking. I never really researched that. Still that we used to. Hell yeah, the pH. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I should test them around the corner. Some of that shit was like green. It ain't really get no orange. Like if I do the rain right now. Look at this rain. Watch this. I'm about to pour this water out. What up, little homie? What up, little homie? Rain might go to red. That's rainwater. See the rainwater? 1, 2, 3. Wow, the rainwater almost, hold on, the rainwater matched my water. Almost green. Y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference? This is almost there, ain't it? It's almost there, but it look like my wall with my Boston Celtics. But look at this. That's almost there, 7.0, ain't it? Look, it's almost at 8.0. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? I test all the waters, y'all. I know when they play with it, when they playing with the water, y'all. And this is old, y'all. This is like 5 years old, man. Look at the colors gone. 6.5 and 8.5. Because when we feed it, look, y'all, when we test our trees, Our trees can't go past 7.08. We can't go right here. Or we can't go on no red. Like, well, we got to feed our plant. That's what I was saying, y'all. We have to feed 6.5. But we never, when they got right there, that's when that the water was bad. Yeah, this shit old. Said 7. All right, anybody that grow, yeah, they go like they trees right now. Yeah, anybody that's growing, any farmers right now, they loving today. Some people got their rainwater bucket ready. Today, they love today. Today is a flawless day. I test those. I'm gonna do that for y'all, abundance. I'm gonna do that for y'all. I'm gonna buy some bottled waters, y'all. I'm gonna buy some bottled waters, and we go test these waters. But it's already videos out, y'all. It was videos out with different pH levels. Hold on, y'all. Look. I'm gonna say Sunday. I ain't gonna call you son. No, that's why I've been calling you Son of the Beach. Look at Son of the Beach comment. That's how I know what I know, Son of the Beach. I know that's why I know what I know. I'm telling you, they play with all this shit, y'all. This is what I know, not what I believe in. I know for a fact. I know for a fact. That's why when y'all hear me be like, man, this water tastes funny. Some of y'all be thinking I'll be joking, y'all. Some of y'all think I'll be joking. This is how they messing us up, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. And we thinking it's high blood pressure from the food we eating, and we not doing this. Okay. Y'all, you can research and see what they put in it. I see a little fly here. See in there, majority put fluorine. Y'all, that fluorine, look. Fluoride. No, the ones you want to avoid. That's all in the toothpaste. When we be brushing our teeth, look in the toothpaste. Y'all ever look in the gritty in the toothpaste? When we be brushing our teeth with the toothpaste? What's up, Trending? Trending Live TV, much love to you. And water, wastewater too. Oh, so look, y'all talking about y'all working wastewater. What's up? What's up, Dilbert? Hold on, y'all working wastewater. Hold on, y'all have to break that down to me. Wastewater. Man, I love to kick it with one of y'all about this, bro. Wastewater. And then I'm looking at Son of the Beast say they have to, man, I love to kick it with y'all, my friends. Oh my goodness, my friends. Hey man, hey Son of the Beast. Hey man, I want to kick it with one of y'all, bro. I need to ask some questions, y'all, real talk. Man, I would love to talk to one of y'all. I want to ask some questions, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I need, look, I need to, bro. Because when y'all saying waste, and then he just said, y'all be have to clean shit out and then send it back. Don't say too much on here, bro. Yeah, don't say too much on here. I know one of y'all might be texting. Yeah, don't say too much on here, y'all. Don't text it on here. See, we still have to be careful on the phone. I want to kick it with one of y'all. Real talk, y'all. For real, for real. Yeah, this is very important. This gonna help me with my journey in life. I'm for real, y'all. He said no space in this closet. Man, I for real, bro. I'm telling y'all this, my friend. Listen to me, y'all. Man, like I got love for all y'all, my friend. Everybody on my page. Look, I'm on a journey, y'all. So look, like when I had my group, I was on a journey for like 5 years, and I was telling my people. So like at the 4 years, that's when I was telling them about no sex and all that, my friend. I was on a journey. So right now, I met Miss Carol. I had met a lawyer. I said a damn lawyer. I met Miss Carol. I met a doctor. A doctor. Well, Miss Carol worked in the hospital. So I had to ask a lot of questions dealing with the hospital. So like Miss Carol helped me out a whole lot because they answered my question. I was on a journey and I needed to ask some questions, but you can't get this from the world. So I met Miss Carol, and Miss Carol worked in the hospital. And damn it, everything I learned, my friends, that shit was true with the hospitals. That's how I knew they was killing us, y'all. I'm already in church, so I'm already seeing signs in church. Now I need to know this with the water, y'all. This my last thing. That's why I say it's important for me, bros. I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. It's important. I need to know what was really going on when y'all say the wastewater. I really need to ask y'all some questions, y'all, because this gonna help me complete my journey, y'all. I promise y'all. I know Son of Beach, you have my email. I really need to ask y'all some questions, y'all. For real, for real, for real. For real, for real. And look, real talk. If I have to pay y'all for the conversation, I'm willing to pay y'all for the conversation, bro. I'm telling you, this gonna be a completion in my life, y'all. And this all y'all hear me talk about water. I never knew y'all worked there, my friend. Y'all get where I'm coming from? My video jump. I need to know this, my friends. I need to ask some questions, my friend. I'm asking, please, my friend. I'll pay for the lesson, my friend. I promise you, man, this gonna help me out, y'all. Hell, I learned a lot too, abundance, and I'm not just saying just your channel. I learned a lot. I mean, I look at a lot of not a lot of YouTube. Let me rephrase that, because a lot of people be talking it and they not really talk. See, I know your shit is genuine. I know you really study, and then it's not even about the study. It's not about the reading. I know you connected with. I know you know about vibration and frequency. I know that for a fact. Anybody that's on my video that's talk, and when you be talking, I know you understand vibration and frequency. I know that for a fact. That's how I know when you be speaking, your shit is real. Because it's my frequency. I promise you. See, my frequency and know who good and who bad. Like you said, it's some guys that be like sneak dissing at times. You get where I'm coming from, but that's your frequency putting that aware to you. So look, y'all, I've been talking all day. What's today's date? The 24th? Let me just do this while we're right here. Because today somebody can get a triple. Shit, I learn every day, bro. This is a triple day. This So we look, I'm about to go, y'all. I didn't know my phone wasn't charging, y'all. Look, my phone wasn't charging, y'all. I thought I had my phone charging. It wasn't even charging. I ain't even have it all the way in, y'all. Some of y'all was like, man, they on his page. They on his page. Okay, y'all back. Like right now, believe it or not, abundance. I know it sounds crazy because I ain't supposed to be doing this to meditate, but I have my own little meditation right now when I be smoking, and I'm still teaching. And yeah, I know that sounds crazy as hell. Yeah, when I smoke, y'all, I start thinking. Like when I smoke, I think, or like when I'm picking my football teams or doing something, I smoke. I be in a certain type of zone, y'all. Whatever I'm looking for, whatever I'm doing, that's what I meditate. Like when I'm learning the song, I'm meditating on that song, playing that song. Like if I was doing a pattern, I'm meditating on this pattern. Yeah, I always meditate. When I walk down the street, y'all, to believe it or not, I be meditating. I be in my own little world, y'all. I be sightseeing. I be looking, listening, seeing. So look, y'all, everything I was talking about, y'all, I meditate, my friends. And I don't have the answer for everything. Hell no. I learn every day as well. I'm willing to learn every day. So look, y'all, today is the 24th. And what's so crazy, these are lottery numbers. These lottery numbers, y'all. So let me just do this pattern, then I'll almost use that T word. Y'all can attempt to try this in y'all state. 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, 5, 24. And today is hard. I'm letting y'all know before I do this, today is a hard day. Why you say that, D-Wiz? Because today is a 9. Something happened with my sister, abundance. My sister wanted to ask me a question because she knew I was good with the numbers. So my sister do a lot of reading too, y'all. She do a lot of reading. So my sister, excuse my phone, y'all. My sister do a lot of reading. So she was asking me about, she was asking me, is this accurate, y'all? She was asking me, is this accurate? Then she said, Yahweh, y'all know Yahoo, Yahweh, all that Yahoo. You get where I'm coming from? And then look, the devil is Jesus. Listen to the devil is Jesus. So she started showing me numbers with this. And then I was like, you know what? She said the devil is Jesus. So I bumped this. I sent this to her, y'all. I sent this to her. I sent Jesus and I sent Lucifer. And look at Jesus, 444s. Look at Lucifer, 444s. Look at Jesus, 34. Look at Lucifer, 43. I'm a bad man, y'all. I'm a bad man, y'all. Whatever this was, she was on the right track. But I gotta go look at this and finish looking at these numbers. I know what's going on, y'all. And then she wanted me to send her everything. So I sent her the whole thing. When I had God, Satan, heaven, hell, the devil, God, Jesus, Lucifer, angels, and angel, my friend. So I know what's really going on in the world. That's why I say a person can talk what they want to talk. I know I'm living righteous, my friend. I know I'm on the right track because I studied this and the numbers telling me what's going on. All this heaven and hell, the devil and God. Told y'all what's going on with that. I told y'all what's going on with that. All the same person, y'all. If y'all don't know numbers, I'm telling you, go be lost, y'all. I'm giving y'all real facts. And that's the Hebrew. That's why I told her I speak in Hebrew, Latin, I speak in Mexican language, Latino Mexican, Arab language. You know why? Because y'all numbers don't lie. We all speak the same language with these numbers. Say that one more time, my friends. Yeah, that's that Gematria. Hell yeah. Look, that's that Gematria. Look, we all speak the same language with numbers, y'all. Say that again for the people in the back, D-Wiz. That's why I know what they speaking, y'all. Puerto Ricans and all that. Yeah, I might can't know what they, but I don't care about what they speaking. We worried about what's going on in the real world. That's why I say all this is man-made to be controlled. Like all preachers, they not no different from, well, I'm not going to even go there. I'm not going to go there. Let's go to Iowa. They think they lead the people in the right direction, but they not. It's all in control, y'all. It's all in control, my friends. They think they doing something right. And every soul that they say is putting something under their name. Like my old pastor who passed away, he could have had like 20,000 people join church. Because when you join church, you have to sign your name on a piece of paper. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I know what I'm talking about. So when the church been at an area for 2 or 3 years, they want to see which pastor did what. But they already know because they know the time of the season. Like with my late pastor, when I was playing the drums when I was 13, our church had a lot of money. That money was flowing. You see a lot of preachers with Cadillacs. It was flowing. And then now this pastor right now, like back then with my late pastor, we was singing devotion when we had deacons in the front. And by the time you walk into church, they singing devotion, a devotion song. And then when my pastor right now, when he came years later, we got a praise team. You see the difference? A praise team, and you have like 4 or 5 people that can really sing. And they opening up the church with some good songs, y'all. You see the different level in church. And then I'm looking at how people dress now in church from when back in the day, when the old folks, the grandmas used to tell them, you better wear a long skirt. You better do such and such. If somebody's skirt was too long, a mother boy to get one of them long towels and napkins and put on a young lady dress if it was too short. In the choir stand, they'd go to the choir stand and get them a little robe so they can put on their legs. Because you get where I'm coming from? Not short like that, but like if it was a little too short. But back in the day, they used to wear them dresses to their ankles. Then when my pastor came, now you start seeing females act like damn, you must have just left the club last night. You came to church wearing that. You walking around putting money in church. You know you have a fat rump, and you know them pants cutting your rump. You sit up there and you wore that small skirt. But I'm a man. Come on, y'all. I like that at the time. Come on, I was a hoe. But I'm just telling y'all the difference. Right now, guys wearing the tight pants, these suits with gym shoes. You see how the time changed? Now, we trying to look good, spending money. See, back then when my pastor and them, back in the day, they weren't trying to look good. They was just stacking up their money. You see how the times change? So whoever create this world, this shit, they already know what's going on. Like my pastor right now, he probably had like 5,000 people who joined church. You get where I'm coming from? And I'm going to keep it real. Well, the way it's going, I know how this, because his son a preacher. So, again, it's all a pattern, y'all. It's all a pattern. If you're in the household with a preacher and you have 3 sons, you already know one of your sons gonna become a preacher. Come on, y'all. If I'm in a household with some guys selling dope and I don't sell dope, eventually I might start selling dope. You get where I'm coming from? If I'm in the house with some guys who just constantly smoke weed and I'm around it, eventually I might be. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So if you have a pastor, your dad a pastor, and you have sons, you already know one of them is going to be a pastor, y'all. It never failed. We still fellowship with churches where they had their father's church. But it's not it's like a pattern, y'all. It's like, to me, that's really like man-made. You get where I'm coming from? It's all man-made. Then you hear some of them say, God called me. Now y'all telling a story, y'all. They telling a story, y'all. People taught us they was called, but no, they not. And then when I used to do live, I'm like, damn, I feel this how my pastor be getting the people. You get where I'm coming from? The same way. Same way, y'all. But I don't take no money from y'all. 2, 3. Yeah, I learned a whole lot, y'all. I learned a whole lot in church. So I'm gonna write this down, a whole lot about churches. Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, like when Jehovah's Witness used to come, I read their little booklets. I used to look at their little booklets. Then I told them they want me to come in their kingdom hall. And I'm like, okay, if I come to your kingdom hall, you come to my church first, and then I come to your kingdom hall. They don't like that. They're not going to come to church. They're not going to step foot in the church. You get where I'm coming from? But I always told y'all this. This is what I love about Jehovah's Witness. They can be old as hell, y'all. They coming out to your house. See the difference between churches? See, we go come out to your house if we having a picnic or we having a going back to school rally and we need the community to come. That's the only time we go out to the community. But the Jehovah's Witness go come out every week. It can be about 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock. They can be 90 years old. You can see about 9 cars. You can see 5 of them be handicapped. I like their spirit. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say, because I'm not gonna say spirit. I like their frequency and I like their vibration. I like how they move, because they going out trying to get to people. See, when you come to my church, you got good preaching and good, back in the day, you would have had good singing and good preaching. Them beats, them drums, that organ going, that music, that good vibration. You see how we drawing the people in from the music, vibration, y'all. So a lot of these big churches, they got a good choir, a good band, and a good preacher, or flawless preachers. The music drawing the folks, y'all. That singing drawing the folks. And then the preacher, and Jesus came, he came down. If you can do that, if you can hoop and holler, you got the folks, y'all, because you can say anything. If you can hoop and holler, you got the folks. If you can sing a little bit, you got the folks, y'all. I looked at all that. Preacher about to start his sermon. If he could sing, he go do a little singing. You can see people looking at each other, smiling. Oh, you coming from the hooping and the hollering. Yeah, I peeped all that shit out, y'all. Talk about the Holy Ghost. The Spirit was in you, the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost. You jumping around. You jumping around. I know, y'all. I know the real. And most people shout because something happened, they got a bill paid, or they need a bill paid. They getting their frustration out. All about frequency and vibration, y'all. So this is Iowa, y'all. So if I played the lottery for Iowa, I went to May the 24th, June the 24th, July, August, and here goes September. So I'm gonna look at these numbers to see do I see a pattern. Like the first number they gave you 5 pair, no 6 pair. They gave us 7 pair, They gave an 8 pair. So it's a possibility we can get a 9 pair. Y'all follow me so far? Y'all follow me so far? It's only the 6 they didn't get a 6 pair. Are y'all with me? But the 6 can be in the same family as the 9. Y'all know if they brought a 2, 3, that's a 5 pair. Look, they brought a 7, 0. That's a 7 pair. They brought a 5, 3. That's an 8 pair. It's a possibility Iowa could get a 9 pair. Y'all follow me? Y'all still with me? I see Kia. So it's my job to fend. Then when I do this, I know this is a midday or an evening pattern. I know by doing this. So when I do this, I be like, you know what? This gonna come in the evening. I'm already telling myself this. This gonna come in the evening. But if it come in the midday, that's a plus plus. But I'm already telling myself this gonna come in the evening. Nah, that's 11. It's 12. It's 13. It's 14. Okay. And to believe it or not, what I'm doing, y'all, real talk. When my boy Abundance still on here, did he leave? This is what we talk about. Right now, Abundance, what I'm doing is I'm meditating on these numbers, y'all. Right now, I'm just looking, I'm observing, but I'm meditating on these numbers, y'all. And I'm looking to see if I find a pattern. See, I'm doing homework. Think about this, 9:50. I have all the way to 2 o'clock if I was playing the lottery. But normally I'll be doing this yesterday. This would be my yesterday homework. So I can do this, look. Lexington, what's up? HT26 pairs, what's up? What's up? I messed up. I messed up. Damn. So, damn. Apply this to y'all state. But I'm not telling y'all it's easy, my friend. I'm not telling y'all it's hard. Because y'all don't know what y'all really looking for. So you notice this. They got this. This is with this. No go. They got this. This is this. They got this, which is this. all these jokers came in the evening. That's crazy. Y'all notice this? Look at the pattern. But again, we can't get caught up on the pattern. But look at this, y'all. What they was kind of telling us, like when this pattern hit, this joker hit it in the evening. So watch this, y'all. If I played this, that'll be 5, 10, 50. That'll be $20 in the midday. Then it'll be $20 in the evening. So watch this, y'all. No, we'll lose on this one. Same right here, 20 in the midday. Then we got to play it back 20. So that means you spend $40 to win 41. That's why I say I done been in this fight before. Then I learned how to research the right pair. Y'all get where I'm coming from, but you have to start off this way first. Just to see what they doing, y'all. See this 5, 10, 15, 20, that's $25, right? So that means you had to spend $50 to win $41. I've been in this fight before. Let's talk about this again, Staley. Y'all see this? One time I played 5 pairs, my friends. But that cost me 5, 10, 15, 20, $25, right? So I played this for $25 midday. It didn't hit. So I had to play all these pairs back evening. So I just spent $50 to play all this midday and evening. So I hit. Only hit for $41. So y'all do the math. I spent $50 and I won $41. So watch this. I lost double money. I paid them $9 extra just to play their numbers. I paid them $9 extra to play their numbers. Y'all follow me? So look, this remind me of the Arthur Lomax and them, how they be having the right answer at times, but how much money did you spend to win that? Come on, say it again for the people in the back, y'all. I'm exposing people, y'all. I've been in this fight before when I thought I won, but when you look at it, I really lost. I spent 50 just to win 40, so I lost $9. I told you I had to learn how, okay, I have the right answer. Why would I stop doing this? Because the right answer ain't here. I just have to put a little bit more effort and research the right one or the right 3. Are y'all follow me? So I got to see how they got this 5. Hey, yeah, this is a little challenging right here. I need my boy anyway. Y'all, I'm about to get off live in 10 minutes. Where you at? By my crib. It is raining like a mud. You come this way? Huh? You about to come this way? Alright, yeah. Alright. Y'all gotta make a move. We subtracting. Subtracting. Trying to see if I see a pattern. What up, Saul? My boy Chill. What up, Saul? My boy Saul. What up? What up, Nikki? That girl. What up? My boy Saul in the house. I know you gonna get your money in today. Yeah, they be putting out. Told you I watch a lot of channels, y'all. Hey, Saul. A lot of people don't know about this. Well, my abundance know about him. Hey, Brian. A lot of y'all don't know about this little guy, y'all. Damn, I thought I sent it to abundance. Damn, what happened to that video? That video, that must have been deleted. I thought I sent to that video, y'all. Yeah, this little young guy, y'all, he a beast. Hey, Brian Lane. I said, saw Sal. Hold on. Yeah, this is a little challenging right here. It's a little man down. Excuse me, y'all. Hell no. I thought I sent it to abundance. Here you go, right here. Here you go, right here, y'all. Here, G. Here you go, right here. Excuse my phone. Look at this, y'all. Brian, I ain't look at this. I'm talking about my phone, y'all. Yeah, that be cutting my hand. I really don't want to have to get a new phone, y'all. If y'all really know about phone, I got to get a whole nother look. I don't even want to go through that. Yeah, he clean, bro. 300 pull-ups and 100 dips. Look at this little dude. $300 pull-ups and 100 dips. Oh, he's still doing pull-ups. Yeah, this challenging, y'all. So what about these two? What about these two? What about these two? Okay, I think I have something. I have something. Hold on. Look at this. Yeah, he a little beast, y'all. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. So that's why we got that 8. 8, 7, 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9. That's why we got that 5, 5, 9. And then 6 plus 4 equals 10. That's why we got that 0. Right. So I'm going to say 7 plus 4. That's why we got that 1. Midday, evening, midday, midday. So 3 middays and 1 evening. Right. So if I do the same thing, if I put this 924, then I put the triple ones, then I subtract 8, 1, 3, 8 plus 4. So my next, how did they get a 7? How did they get a 9? Right here, how did they get a 5? How did they get a 5? Right. Right here, how did they get a 7? How did they get a 4? Right here, how did they get a 2? I got it. So they did this. So a 4 and a 1. That 4 and that 1, that 4 and the 1 combine. So that 4 and that 1 combine. A 5, 6, and a 7, and the number 3. But I'm not going to put the 3 there. Okay, this 4 and this 1 can bring a 5, 6, and a 7. This 4 and this 1 can bring a 5, 6, and a 7. I'm about to get me some crispy chicken, whatever. So 5, 6, and a 7. So I'm going to put 5, 6, and a 7 right here. I'm going to circle that. So off rip, this telling me that we can get an 8-5 pair, an 8-6 pair, or 8-7 pair. Right here, this telling me we can get a 9-5 pair, a 9-6 pair, or a 9-7 pair. So far, you see how we crawling? Right here, they're telling us a 0-5 pair, a 0-6 pair, or a 0-7 pair. Okay, right here, this telling us a 1-5 pair, a 1-6 pair, and a 1-7 pair. So what was the right answer? So right here, it go to 8-7. That's flawless. So these two different, it's two different money makers right here. So when I come right here, that's why we got this. That's that double. Yup. So when we come right here, that's why we got this. Yup. That's nasty. That's nasty so far. That's nasty. So when we came right here, that's why they got this. Oh, okay, that's nasty. That's nasty. So right here, it's cheaper playing this. No, it's cheaper playing this than this. It's cheaper playing this than playing this. It's cheaper playing this than playing this. It's cheaper to play this to play this. Y'all following me? Can I get some thumbs up? At first it was hard, y'all, but we had to keep looking, y'all. That's why it's called research. You gotta keep researching, y'all. Y'all follow me. So we gonna do the same thing right here, y'all. Look, 8 plus 4 equals 12. So we go put the 2. So all I'm gonna do is say 2-5 pair, 2-6 pair, and 2-7. This let me know that Iowa could get one of these pairs. It can be midday or evening. Just say midday. Just say evening. So off rip, y'all, before I play this lottery, this is what I ask myself. It depends on how I'm playing it. 50-cent box or a dollar box. DI, can you afford to spend $30 for midday? Can you afford to spend $30 evening? That's going to be $60. Can you afford to spend $60 to only win $83? So you're only going to profit $21. Or if you're playing it for 50-cent box, 5, 10, 15, $15 midday, $15 evening, just to win. So watch this. If I would have played this for $15. I would have won on the first try because it hit in midday. So I spent $15 to win $41. So I profit what, $25? Y'all get where I'm coming from? Once you be in this fight, you go learn how to bet. Then when we come right here, look at this. I hit again. This particular time I had a double hit. So instead of winning $41, I spent $15 to win $83 because of the double number. Y'all see that? Then watch this. Sometimes your head can get so big when you be like, man, I'm about to spend $50 in midday because both of them hit midday. I've been in that fight before. I got a little arrogant. Oh yeah, I'm about to spend all this. And then what happened? It didn't hit midday. It hit evening. That's when I learned the system. Like, oh, it don't necessarily have to be all midday pattern. They can bring a midday pattern in the evening. I had to understand that. So that's why when I got here, I told y'all, I always ask myself, can I afford to play this midday and evening? Every time I do a pattern, I be thinking it's gonna come in the evening. I don't do the pattern for the midday, which I be hoping it could come in midday. But I know how this go, y'all. It can be like this. So look at this. I mean, I had to spend $15 midday, and I had to spend $15 back evening just to get that hit. Because the system told me what my state needed for that day. It didn't say we need this for midday. It's telling me what they need. So I had to program my brain that way. Y'all get where I'm coming from. So look right here. We did the same thing. Look what happened. It came in midday. So by doing this, I will put midday, evening, because we really don't know. But I already know what can possibly happen before it happened. I already know. So watch this, y'all. When y'all be losing in the lottery and y'all be talking about the lottery cheating, no, I already know what can happen before I put my money down. Are y'all following me? So then my next step, I'll look and see like, damn, how did they get a 7 or a 9? How did they get a 5? How did they get a 4? I ain't had no garbage. I'm looking at this. How did they get this 2? So my next goal is I'll try to see how they get this, how they pick this 8-7 pair. Hold on. So what's the 2 and the 8? I'm sorry. A 4 and an 8 can bring a 2. A 4 and an 8 can bring a 6. A 4 and an 8 can bring a 7. So that's why we got this 8-7. Is this telling me 8-7? Come on, Deon. Keep going, bro. Keep going. Okay, what's this 5? That's this 4 and this 9. A 4 and a 9 can bring a 2. A 4 and a 9 can bring a 3. A 4 and a 9 can bring a 5. A 4 and a 9 can bring a 6. So D-Wiz. Okay, D-Wiz. Okay, so it's 2 of them. I would have had to play 9-5 and 9-6. So it's telling me to play 8-6 and 8-7. This was telling me to play 9-5 and 9-6. They was right so far. So D-Wiz, what's a 0 and a 4? If I go to my chart, a 0 and a 4 can bring a 6, and a 0 and a 4 can bring a 7. A 0 and a 4 can bring a 6. A 0 and a 4 can bring a 7. So D-Wiz, see, all I'm doing is taking the last 2 numbers, y'all. I'm breaking this out to 4 and an 8 to get the third number, to get this number. I'm breaking this out to 4 and a 9 to get these numbers. So I have to break this out to 4 and a 0 to get 6 and a 7. So what they telling me, I have to put my money on a 0-6 pair, and I have to put my money on the 0-7 pair. But y'all see what's so wonderful about this? Then we eliminate 1 pair so far. We turned 3 pairs to 2 pairs. Y'all see how I be crawling before I walk? I still research to try to see which one. If I don't want to play all this, I try to still research to see how did they get this winning number. That's my job, to investigate, y'all. Midday, evening. Midday, evening. Midday draw, evening draw. This came in the midday. This came in the midday. This came in the evening. This came in the midday. Y'all get where I'm coming from? This lottery, y'all. So I gotta go before my boy pull up. So watch this, y'all. We gonna do the same thing. Look at this 4 and this 1. What's a 4 and a 1, Wiz? A 4 and a 1 can bring a 6, 7, a 3, and a number 5. So what happened, y'all? We got this 6. We got this 7. So watch this, y'all. We was wrong right here. Look where the dots at. We didn't get 1 6 1 6. We didn't get a 1 7. We got this 5. We got this 1 5. So look at this, y'all. For me doing this pattern with this number, they didn't do this. They didn't follow the same pattern like this. So when I get to this one, I got to remember what happened right here. Yes, I can still apply these patterns, but I still have to remember what happened right here. How did they turn this into a 2? I mean, how did we... oh, no, I'm tripping. Oh, no, what I'm talking about, y'all? Here go 1 5. I'm tripping. I'm wrong. No, we is right. What I'm talking about, we right. That means we had to play all 3 of these munches crunches. Because all 3 of the answer was on board. What I'm talking about, there go a 5 right there. Because 4 plus 1 is 5. Oh no, we flawless. So watch this, y'all. What's this? So what's a 4 and a 2? A 4 and a 2 is a 6, a 8, a 7, and a number 9. Now watch this, y'all. Do we see a 6? Heck yeah. Do we see an 8? No. Do we see a 7? Yes. So it's telling me Iowa should get a 2-6 today or a 2-7 today. Now watch this, y'all. If I want some money, because I'm still going to play these 2. Now the next level is try to see how they got 8-7. Now you got to research between these 2. Now you're going to have to research between these 2. Now you're going to have to research between these 2. Now you're going to have to research between these 3. Now you're going to have to research between these 2. See, how you research, that's how you get paid. I can just stop and just take a gamble on this. Not a gamble, y'all, because I'm not gambling. I can just put my money on these 2. That means it's going to cost me $10 or $20. But think about if you get the right pair. Think about if you researching, we already knew we had to get an 8-7. You see how you can load up on that one pair? Do y'all get the lottery system, y'all? See, a lot of people might not look at this video because I was doing a lot of talking. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I was doing a lot of talking in the beginning of my video. But the whole thing, you come to class, you pass. See, this flawless right here, y'all. Are y'all with me? Did y'all see how I did my homework from Iowa? Y'all following me? Yes, it was a little challenging, y'all, at first. But if something challenging, I didn't have to do this. But I'm on live, y'all, so I like to test my skills out. Y'all follow me? I know it's a delay. I know it's a delay on my phone. We're going to see what Iowa do today. I want to know what my boy and them going to be doing today. I might go to their practice. Y'all remember I was telling y'all my elbow? That's what I don't feel that little hookup no more. I already knew what it was. That's how I know I be getting gangs. And what it is, my arm be like blowing up. So it don't really be hurt like I'm about to break it. I just know I felt something there. All right, y'all. Much love. I'm going to see y'all later, y'all. I'm going to see y'all later, my friends. It's Derek. Much love to all y'all. I love it. I love when it be raining. I love these days like this, y'all. Everybody be in the house, y'all. People frequency be not down. Because I don't get happy because it's down. But it be less violent. Only thing it'd be like, now I ain't gonna say car accidents. Because because people panic in the rain. The roads can be slippery with the little oil on the streets when the car trying to stop. But I love it when it rain, y'all. It don't be that many people out. Y'all know that. When it rain, all y'all want to do is, I ain't gonna say y'all just want to stay in bed, but just chill. And this would be a movie day. Like today, right now, it seems like a Saturday. On a Saturday, y'all gonna be all in bed when it's looking like this. But when it's shining bright, people, what's up, Miss Helen? People be all outside. Miss Helen, how I look outside, Miss Helen? Don't it look ugly? Less violent, y'all. Less violent. See, when a person get drunk, they can get drunk in their own household, and all they gonna do is drink and fall right to damn sleep. So when you outside, your frequency, you just getting hyped up. That sun beaming on you, you feeling good. And that's so crazy, y'all. Think about this. You have alcohol, females, and then for the females, you have fellas out there. You have a lot of weed smoking, a lot of drinking, and then some people out there probably be hitting that line. And you have different frequency out at the park. Y'all just chilling. Females half naked. Y'all see the frequency and the vibe there? As I'm old, I'm just thinking about rewinding, looking at everything. Like everything is a trap. You know something go happen. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Something is bound to happen. Too many in one place, bunch of alcohol, and it's hot outside, bunch of women, and then the women y'all might want to come there for the fellas. Miss Ella said she's still in bed. I know. That's that. What I tell you, that's that frequency, y'all. I told y'all. But if it was sunny, people be up. All right, y'all. Much love. I see y'all later. This was a long video. I was doing a lot of talking. Yeah, I was doing a lot of talking today. Yeah, I was doing a lot of talking. And look, I'm about to go, y'all. I'm about to let y'all know. So this the cat water. So the cat water been out there for like 2 or 3 days. I always change. I don't know why the cats like to drink water from the wagon. I turned this table outside on purpose. So when it rain, the cats always, or it be different animals, y'all. I don't be tripping. They'll come and get water from that little table because I turned it backwards. Normally my little cat will drink that water. I'll put some water out. He'll go down there and drink that water. But now he drink the water. But look at this water, y'all. This nigga still out here because you don't mess with the rain. He's still out there because you don't even mess with that rain. Look at this. I changed this, y'all. Y'all see this? Look at the green. So let me ask y'all a question, y'all. When I was talking about water earlier, what y'all think going in y'all body? How y'all think y'all body is? Y'all remember I was telling y'all too much moisture? And this been out for like 3 days. You get where I'm coming from? In this little spot. This how I be looking in the wagon. Them cats love dirty water. But I was just sharing with y'all, look how water turn into mold, y'all. Too much moisture will create mold, y'all. That's how y'all inside of y'all bodies looking, y'all. They created some shit called cancer. They created that, y'all. Are y'all following me? I hit the garbage truck. I hit the garbage truck. Much love, y'all. I'm about to go, y'all. I hear that hawk, whatever that was. Y'all know what I'm about to eat, y'all. I'm about to go get me some crispy chicken. Some crispy chicken, y'all. Get some potato wedges. Crispy chicken. Much love to y'all. Much love. Much love, everybody. Al, Son of the Beach, Miss Helen, Charlie, Algie, Algie, Algie. That taco. You gonna be using the bathroom for 9 days. But yeah, I'm gonna get with y'all. Hey, Son of the Beach, you or a country boy, I'm gonna get with y'all later. I want to ask some questions, my friend. Damn, Miss Helen, that sound good as hell. What up, Scott? Damn, that sound good, Miss Helen. Damn, I ain't had that in a long time since grandma and granddaddy. People don't know about that. Cooking that grits. So I told we had tomatoes back in the day. We used to have that tomato gravy in them grits. People don't know about that. Like, huh? Yeah, we old school. Grandma them from the South. I came up with fatback. I came back with fatback. We grew up eating fatback. Eat that fatback. Not too much bacon, but he cooked bacon with fatback. I said fatback. Yeah, fatback. Oh, that chicken burrito. Okay, yeah, that burrito. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and eat that burrito. I can guarantee you're going to be shit for 3 days. Go ahead and get that burrito. Get that burrito. You're going to be shit for 3 days. Man, they had that truck up there months ago this summer. Up there, man, eating that shit. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, what the hell? Had that corn and shit. Them beans. Ooh, wee. All right, y'all. Much love, y'all. Much love, much love, much love. I'll see y'all later, y'all. Much love.